Cardano is gaining popularity daily, giving everyone reasons to buy it. Cardano was rated 10th by market size at the time, and it was added to the ledger only after 1,185 other cryptocurrencies had gone first. The majority of them were Ethereum tokens, making integration easier. Adding Cardano was difficult, and it appears to be due to disagreements with the Cardano Foundation. Experts initially delayed the ledger integration due to a lack of agreement between the engineering firm Input Output Hong Kong and the Cardinal Foundation. Cardano's followers flooded the Twitter area with cheers and presents when people resolved the issues. Cardano is more than a cryptocurrency. It is the first peer-reviewed third-generation blockchain that is scalable, sustainable, and interoperable, resulting from a research-first approach. It can operate daily financial applications by individuals, corporations, and governments worldwide. The purpose of Input Output Hong Kong is to decentralize the Cardinal blockchain and network completely, capable of being developed on and kept safe, and the community will gain from this. There is a Rule 1 in cryptocurrency that emphasizes removing your cryptocurrencies from exchanges and storing them yourself, preferably on hardware wallets. But what if your hardware wallet does not support your chosen coin? Of course, Cardano supporters had to wait patiently before all ledger manufacturers, including the flagship nanos, including Cardano. Fans on Reddit talked about the 2017 bull run and were fascinated with Cardano climbing to realistic levels. The Ledger wallet is also connected with Yoroi, a light wallet for Cardano, allowing users to safely store ADA on the Ledger hardware wallet and then access it using the Yoroi app. Yoroi is a lightweight, hierarchical deterministic wallet for the ADA cryptocurrency that may be used as a browser extension or a mobile application. "I am thrilled that this integration has now been offered to the public," said Margo's CTO Nicholas Aguero. "Many people have been looking forward to this event for the past year. Experts are pleased to see so many teams collaborate on what is groundbreaking news for the business and presage a plethora of other intriguing commercial developments for Cardano." Recently, the Ledger showed that the Ledger did not finish with the Cardinal ecosystem. Ledger has added support for 100 Cardinal native tokens, allowing users can send, receive, and transfer these tokens using the Ledger Live app. As the dominant hardware wallet provider, it was able to do so while maintaining the security of the Nano wallet. The current app release, version 4.1.2, aims to improve the user experience with a cleaner look. Cardone of NATO tokens, as the name suggests, are assets built on the Cardano network, and these assets act similarly to ADA and can also benefit from network features. However, ADA is still the primary money on Cardano, and it is utilized for certain purposes like paying transaction fees. According to the statement, the newly added tokens are the ADAX Drip, Fireclap, and Dana Ledger, and people choose these tokens based on the number of transactions conducted over a particular period rather than their market values. The Cardano ecosystem contains over 5 million tokens, and the network also allows developers to generate and distribute native tokens without writing custom code or expensive smart contracts. More Cardano native currencies will be offered in the future, according to the wallet's designer. According to the company, 100 native tokens have recently arrived in Your Ledger Live app. There are many more Cardano tokens, but for the time being, the company has decided to support these 100 tokens first. The new listing comes just a month after the Ledger implemented full Cardano support. It enabled users to transmit, control, and receive ADA from the Ledger in real time. On June 16th, the day after Ledger launched support for Cardinal 88 to Ledger Live, which is software for managing digital assets on Ledger devices, the Paris-based startup took a deep dive into the world of Cardano and its native coin ADA. Support for ADA on the Ledger Live desktop software means that you may not only secure your private keys offline while interacting, but also send and receive tokens on your Ledger Live interface. It allows users can purchase ADA tokens directly from the Ledger's API partner MoonPay and have them delivered to your Ledger Nano. Experts finally responded yesterday, and now Cardano is available on the Ledger Live. Today on the Ledger at Snark KS, talks with IOHK Charles, the genius behind Cardano, on our ADA integration and the role of the dev communities. The Ledger Academy also created a handbook for beginners called What is Cardano? The admiration for Cardano and his ADA currency makes this guide interesting and enjoyable. When Cardano was originally listed on the Ledger, Ledger CEO Eric Loschwek stated, "Our integration with Cardano is something the Ledger community has been looking forward to for a long time. We are continually working on expanding our customer reach, so we are delighted to welcome Cardano to the Ledger platform officially, providing world-class security for ADA investors' crypto assets." The ledger specified 100 Cardinal native tokens, so purchasing 100 Cardano ADA seemed wise. In addition, the prominent Bitcoin hardware provider Ledger announced a new version for the Cardano app. The upgrade includes smart contract capabilities to support the most recent Cardano ecosystem features. The Ledger must update the ADA app to include the most recent feature to allow its customers to be exposed to the most recent Cardano functionality. This development piqued the interest of Charles Hoskinson, who took to Twitter to praise the feed. He remarked that shifting the chains was a wonderful work Ledger. The Cardano ecosystem has significantly increased on-chain activity despite the recent market downturn. Cardano on-chain transactions reached a new high of 44.8 million. More than 5% more than in May, the blockchain saw an increase in native assets and ADA addresses, which reached 5.4 million and 3.4 million respectively. Meanwhile, sources indicate that Cardano's long-awaited Vasilhardfork has been postponed for the second time, with no new date set. However, according to the technical manager of Input Output Global, project developers are still testing and correcting to ensure that everything is in place for the upgrade to go online. The Vasilhardfork is intended to boost network scalability and falls within the Bash show period on the Cardano roadmap. Moving further, the crypto exchange Kraken's research department published a 42-page paper on Cardano. Cardano was described in the title as a new generation of smart contract platform design. Cardano was first popular among a class of ICO craze-driven projects in 2017, following the network's introduction, according to the research. While the ICO wave was notable for the number of expensive assets that eventually vanished in the crypto dust, Cardano found itself in a new subset of ICO warriors who remain steadfast. Most importantly, Cardano is a value-driven project centered on community governance and the significance of high-assurance programming. So far, Cardano's ideals have noticeably led the project's advances and design decisions, and the blockchain appears to have been designed with the aim and standards of providing decentralized global and financial infrastructure rather than focusing solely on delivering a web experience. Despite the Ethereum killer title, Cardano is significantly more similar to Bitcoin, especially due to the consensus technique and the fact that it is kind to the environment. It is impossible to exaggerate the significance of Cardano in a world of cryptography. The Alonzo upgrade for Cardano introduced smart contract capabilities in 2021. The first version brought users the scalability and used cases that people had promised. Users could build smart contracts that did not function properly and handle a wide variety of assets with this version. Experts will add more smart contracting capabilities through future releases and hard forks. IOHK intends to distribute the blockchain and network to the community after completing the final period on the Cardano roadmap. Because it will be completely decentralized, it can be built, maintained, and secured. Charles Hoskinson and the IOHK development team are working tirelessly to bring all of its funny timelines of updates and ambitions to fulfillment. It will eventually play a significant part in driving up the price, but for now, 100 Cardano ADA is plenty as an investment, and we will see how it pays off in the long run. That's all we have for you today. Take a look at how you can predict cryptocurrency ratings. First and foremost, what do you think about Cardano ADA, and how can you justify it more precisely to deliver it in top-ranking currencies? Please participate and share your thoughts in the comments section below.